Man, it's unbelievable, and I understand as being an amateur, I know how the Cubans, how they train, how they are able to dissect the body. They train to do it, and he's a counterpuncher as well too. When I was fighting Luis Ortiz, I really had to be on my P's and Q's. I really had to be focused. I really had to know what I'm doing, because even if I just go in and do something, he already coming back with a counter. I'm like, whoa. You know, when I first went in with a punch, he came back. I'm like, whoa, you know. So it kept me having to change my mindset. I had to switch up a certain things. I had to look at a certain angle this way. I had to set him up with certain, like, he really allowed me to have my mind to focus and to dig deep and think about certain situations, because I've never been in those situations. He put me in situations I've never been in before, and I've overcome it like a true champion.
So in a sense, did his style set you up for taking on Tyson Fury?
No, they're two different styles, you know.
In terms of really making you think about landing shots?
Well, this boxing, you're going to get hit. You're going to get hit. I don't think it's been, unless they'd have knocked him out early in the first round, you're going to get hit. Even if, you know, even those that we consider the all-time great, you know, they got hit. You know, it's part of boxing. You're going to get hit. But the thing about getting hit is people want to see, do you have that chin? Are you that product? Are you that part? People want to see, yeah, they want to see, do you have a chin? They want to see, can you take it and give it as well too? That's part of the giving and receiving, you know. So with that being said, that's another mindset thing. When you getting hit and you're buzzed, or when you're actually hurt, because some people don't understand the difference between being buzzed and being hurt, because they haven't ever experienced it. They haven't never been in the ring to experience getting popped. Whether you hit a you really hit a buzz. You're gonna hit a buzz, and you're gonna be like you're drunk, you know. But it's come to a stage, or come to a point in time where you sit back and you have to coach yourself out of that situation. A true champion know how to do that. A true champion know how to speak to his inner self, to coach him like that. All right, you know everything. You know what a ref is. With Ortiz, I knew what a ref was. I can see the ref. I can see him while I'm trying to punch. You know, in my mind, I'm coaching myself to get out of this situation, but I also don't stop this fight, ref. Don't, all right, the ref, you got to do something. That's why I was doing petty punches. The ref, he was very experienced. I'm glad he was there. You know, it's certain situations that you really have to think about, because boxing will take you in situations that you've never been before. It's like the jungle. You've been in the jungle. You ain't never been in these part of the woods. I don't know where I'm going, but I got to be careful. And that's where Ortiz had me. I had to be careful in those jungles.
Do you think Tyson Fury's been to those places?
I don't think so. Well, I don't know. I'm not a man to say that. I'm not a man to say that. You know, he could say he felt that way in Klitschko fight, although it was a snooze fest, you know. I mean, he may feel different. Klitschko was the reigning champion. He was defending, he done had the belt over a decade almost. So, Tyson Fury feelings could have been, you know, somewhere up there. I can't say. I can only speak for myself with the opponents that, because of the styles make fights so much, I can't say what another man feels.
Have you faced anybody resembling Tyson Fury and his style before? Not
at all. This is going to be the first of facing a guy tall with an awkward style. But I've faced, although their style is different, I've faced awkward guys. And that's the only thing I'm going to be able to go off of when it's dealing with Tyson Fury. I've faced two southpaws that was very awkward. That was Arthur Spuka and Luis Ortiz. You know, both of those guys' style was very awkward. I had to take time. I really had to figure it out, you know. But with Fury, those two guys prepared me with awkward style. Now, how he used this style is going to be determined, because we can have similar styles, but we got to be crafty. We have to be able to put our marble, you know what I'm saying? You have to mix it up. It's just like you having blocks. You have a red, white, and blue block, and you're trying to come up with some type of image. And we both have the same colors. I may come up with a flag. You may come up with a train. But they all the same. You know, it's just different ways you put it or whatever, you know.